This is my third try at trying to film my January hits and misses video, so I hope that now that I'm filming it on my laptop instead of my camera, this will work better. So, again, for the third time, sorry my hair's a mess too, my first hit of the month is my Urban Decay Vice palette. I have it so late because I ordered it with Christmas money that I had gotten, and so yeah, that was just when I could get it, because I don't ask my mom for super expensive eyeshadow just because I don't. And so, of course, as everybody else, the only two issues I've had are with Jagged, that's kind of just gross, and Provocateur, that's also just kind of gross, but I really like the color Provocateur. I just don't use it very often because it sucks. And then my second hit are the Wet n Wild Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow collection, and I have Comfort Zone. I guess I'll just open it. I have Comfort Zone. I have all three of them actually, and then I have Pedal Pusher, which is the first one I got. Oh, my brush just blew out. So, and then I have Blue Had Me at Hello. Do you guys see how ridiculous that name is? Blue Had Me at Hello. All of the colors, or all the palette names are pretty decent. And then you have Blue Had Me at Hello. Whoever thought of that needs to stop, because that is the worst. I got these MAC fluid lines. Let me not have a shadow or glare. I got these MAC fluid lines. I have this one in Macro Violet, which is purple, a pretty nice purple color. And then I have this one in Black Track, and they are super creamy and super pigmented, and they go on so easily, and they can be smudged, so they're just perfect. I would really recommend this. Black Track for sure, but Macro Violet, you kind of have to put on a couple layers or set it with the purple because it kind of goes on kind of transparent. It's not as opaque as I'd like it to be, but it's still really nice. I still really like it, and I would still recommend it to anyone. Moving on with the base, we'll just say that. I have this Revlon Nearly Naked foundation that was just released. I just got it yesterday. Maybe that's kind of dumb to put it in this hits and misses, but I just got it yesterday and I tried it out all day today, and it lasted me all day from about 6:40 till about maybe like 5 o'clock, so that's 11 hours, 10 hours, about a little over 10 hours. And it stayed on my face. I didn't have issues with it rubbing off. I didn't have issues with it making me dry and cakey or anything like that. I loved it. It covered me well, because I'm obviously very pale even without this light. I'm very pale. And yeah, I just need help in the foundation area, and I've been looking and looking and looking all month for one, and I finally found the one, and it is great. I would recommend it to anybody with combination oily skin, because it just kind of helps with the oiliness, because other people have said that it dries you out a little bit, but if you have oily skin, it's not really gonna be that big of a deal. I loved it. The only issue I have is that I wear glasses, and it kind of came off on my nose, but that's not a big deal because you can't really tell because it's your nose when you have glasses on it. Then I had the Hourglass. Let's be rid of this glare. The Hourglass Immaculate liquid powder foundation. It has liquid, but it goes on. It has like a powder finish. You do have to. I would set it. I haven't tried it without setting it just because I set everything, but this works really well. It's a little bit too dark for me. I swatched it on my hand, but then I wiped it off. It's a little bit too dark for me, and I'm thinking it'll be way better in the summer when I'm a little bit, more tanned and stuff. It's actually my mom's, and she let me try it because I had gotten another foundation that made me look really yellow, and it just wasn't the business. So yeah, this is great. I mean, obviously I'm going to be using this more often than this, but this is still really nice. I know a lot of people, some people have issues with high-end foundation, but my mom just kind of got this on a whim because she was looking for a foundation over the summer, and this is just kind of what she got. and she really likes it. I really like it, but like sometimes it makes me look too dark, and sometimes it makes her too dark. So yeah, and it comes in like a little pumpy pump, so it's not like we're sharing brushes or anything. That's not what we're doing. She has her own brushes. And then moving on with the face, I have two lip products. I have the L'Oreal Paris color Riche. I have one. I only have one for right now in the color 179 Cherry Tulle that I love. It's a really, really nice color. I just watched it for like my first time doing the video. But it's a pinkish red color. It's really, really nice. I find that it doesn't dry my lips out, and that I don't have feathering or cracking or anything like that. And I did have to put it on a couple times yesterday, but it was still nice, and it didn't dry me out, which is nice. And the next one I have is the Makeup Forever Professionals Aqua Rouge in 10. And I will swatch it on my hand. It's gonna stay on my hand forever, which is okay, I guess. It looks darker on your hand than it actually is. It's actually pretty pink, but that's the color. And once it dries, it'll stay on my hand. I'll show you at the end of the video that it's on there. I found that it's a little bit drying on the lips, but it's very pigmented, and it does last forever. Like Scouts Honor, whatever, Scouts Honor, Pinky Promise, it works. Well, I wouldn't buy it if you are on a low budget. I had money with me when I went to Sephora, so I got it because I heard about it and was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So I did. And one of my last beauty hits was the Manic Panic dye in After Midnight. That's what I have in my hair right now. This blue, I left it in for an hour, a little bit over an hour. I've only washed it, I think once, and I dyed it before, and it lasted me a good 3 weeks, and it faded, but it lasted pretty long. Just don't wash your hair in hot water the first couple times, cold water, you know the business, sulfate free. Well, I hope you know the business. But yeah, that worked really well. It didn't really wash out. It stayed in my hair long enough. I know other people that have used it and they've liked it. I know other people that have used it and they didn't like it. I like it. It gets the job done for me. So that's what I'm using. And my last beauty favorite is this Gwen Stefani perfume that my mother got me for Christmas. I am a huge Gwen Stefani fan. I have probably like 10 perfumes. I have probably like 5 or 6 bags. Probably actually more than 5 or 6 bags. A watch, a shirt. I love it. I love anything Gwen Stefani. I always have. But I got this one for Christmas, and it's the Harajuku Lovers, and it's like the special edition Christmas ones. They're in like these little snowsuits. They're super cute. It came in like a little container that was like an ornament. I kind of thought of keeping it, but it was just a plastic container that it came in, and it was like has this little string, so it could have been hung on a Christmas tree. And it smells completely different than the other I have 3 G perfumes. I have a mermaid one, this one, and a superhero one. And then the regular line, I like the music ones. But anyway, this one is super. It's like floral, but musky and like deep, and it's really good for the winter and the fall. I'll probably end up wearing it in the spring and the summer just because I don't care. I just like what I like. But it smells so different than the other TG perfumes, and I love it. It's in this little tiny bottle, but you honestly only need like one spray, and it'll last you all day, if not most of the day, and then you only need to spray it again once. So that was my other favorite, and it just smells so good, and I really recommend all of the Gwen Stefani perfumes because they last all day. And the little tiny bottles, I mean, they are expensive because they're designer, but we get all of our stuff at like Marshalls and stuff. So, but one spray will last you the entire day, and it's just, I love them. They're my favorite. And then the last hit that I have that isn't beauty related is the Dasani, I don't have any idea how you say the Dasani drops that you put in your water, and the flavor pink lemonade. We just got this last weekend, but I've been drinking them like every day. They are so good. And I don't really like to drink a lot of regular water, and it's always kind of been like that. So yeah, we got these, and they're super good. I would recommend them. They're well, this flavor is good anyways. It tastes just like that powdered lemonade, like the Country Time powdered lemonade. And then the last hit and miss that I have of this month is a foundation that I tried, and it's actually a miss. And it is the Almade Smart Shade Smart Balance Skin Balancing Makeup with SPF 15. I was really excited to try this because I read all the reviews, and they had said that it works really well, it doesn't dry you out and stuff, and it made me yellow. Like, I'm swatching it on my hands, and I am yellow. And I was not happy because I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I'm yellow. Like, I'm yellow, and it's just like, I put it on my face. Sorry, I had text messages. I put it on my face, and it just, it didn't go on very smooth. It turned me yellow. I said it. It didn't seem like it lasted all day. Just don't get it. I thought I was getting the right thing because the Neutrogena Healthy Skin is supposedly really drying, and since I had combination skin, I was like, well, I don't really want to get anything that's supposed to be drying, and I was just like, I don't want that. So I got this. Sorry, I'm not looking at my camera. I'm looking at my video because it's not really a big difference. But yeah, didn't like it. I didn't break out with it. I don't think I broke out with it. And I also didn't break out when I wore this. Like, I didn't have any more blemishes than I did in the beginning of the day. But I didn't break out with this or anything. It turned me yellow, and it just felt kind of oily. I just didn't like it. If you have like yellow undertones in your skin, it'll probably work for you. I have pink undertones, so it just didn't work. But yeah, that concludes my hits and misses. It's smeary a little bit, but it's still like, it's on there, and it's not coming off. Yeah, it's on there, and it's not coming off. But yeah, that concludes my hits and misses of this video, of this month, of the month of January 2013. I will try to upload more videos in February. I don't know if I actually will, but I will try. I really like doing the hit and miss because I see them all the time, and I think they're super fun to watch because then I kind of know like what products I want to buy, what I don't want to buy, and yeah. I hope you guys have a good February and you had a good January. Comment below on if you've tried any of these products or if you have any other products you think I should try.